Hi, I'm Ghost, and today we're gonna play some more Doki Doki Literature Club. I don't know how I'm gonna get all this footage out in time before Christmas, considering Christmas is just around the corner now. But I'm not gonna think about it. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm gonna get it out. I'm gonna get it out in time, yeah. Definitely. It's definitely gonna be possible, even though I've got so much else to do. There's so much to do. I just want to relax, man. It's so impossible. But anyway, I just dropped my phone. But anyway, enough of my crisis. It's time to start this godforsaken game. Let's go in. Let's go. You can use the skip button. That's great. I haven't read any of this, though. Suicide. Suicide. Pink. Yay. Sing. Vanilla. Color. Darn it. Parfait. Yes. Fireworks. Darn it. Lollipop. Yeah. Candy. Yeah. Kiss. Yeah. Doki Doki. Yeah. Papa. 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 Rainbow. Aw, darn it. Kitty. Sweet. Darn it. Strawberry. Cute. Da-na-na-na. Anime. Kawaii. Whisper? Yeah. Atone. Contamination. Hurt. Massacre. I don't like all of this, you know. Puppy. I did it. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Also, I looked back at like 5 years ago me, and for starters, nothing has changed in those videos. Nothing has changed between that video from 5 years ago and this video from today. I'm basically the same person, but also I chose the name Batman for the main character, which is just kind of weird. I've gotten a little more comfortable. I already read that. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Ghost. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm still just not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway, simpleton. Speaking of which, you know, I'm really mean to Sayori. I feel bad. I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ha ha ha. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Eavesdropper! Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I just reached a funny part in this book or whatever. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Ghost to let me borrow some money! Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is far enough retribution. Fair enough retribution. Dots. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Ooh. Ha 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 ha. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. The revolution? Retribution. Yeah, that. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But, you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. No, she was right. She was right. I came for the cupcakes. I'm staying for the cupcakes. Pwap! Who's slapping someone? Kya! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... A cookie? A cookie! I remember reading that line. A cookie! Oh, heck yeah! The reason I remember this line, I remember telling a story here, and I guess I'm just gonna have to repeat the story, huh? One time on the bus, a guy threw a Kit Kat at me, a Kit Kat bar. It was wrapped. Anyway, he threw it at me, and it hit me in the face. But I ate it, though! Funny thing was, like, the guy was like, "Are you hungry?" And then I didn't respond at all, and then he threw the Kit Kat bar at my face, and it hit me in the face, and then I just let it fall onto the floor. Everyone just went silent after that. And then I picked it up, and he was like, "Yeah, I knew it!" I don't remember how old I was. It was probably high school, middle school, I don't know. Somewhere around there. But dang, I wish more people would throw chocolate at me. I'll never forget that day. It was so random. I don't remember anything that happened before that or after that. I just don't remember. Like, why did he think that... why did he throw it? I don't know why he threw a Kit Kat bar at me. I honestly don't. I think he just wanted to. I mean, people threw stuff at me all the time. I'm just glad this time it was chocolate, you know? I'm sure 5 years ago me can remember that story better, so maybe I added more details. Probably not. But, you know, I do remember that story. I remember that day, faintly. You just don't forget stuff like that. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? I remember that. I remember reading this too. Is this a miracle? This is where I told the story, I think. It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Ha 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 ha. That's Suki. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Oof. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Where do I want a cookie? Oh, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Maybe I shouldn't go with Natsuki. She's gonna be a chocolate hog. Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez, this is so awkward. I get it. Cookie's still in hand. Oh, cookie's still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh! Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. It was all a ploy. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety like a freaking horse. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all? You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend. What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Quizzically. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. I thought she was about to talk about... Never mind. To be honest, I just kind of lost I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you'd play music as well, Monica. Oh, I don't, really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Ghost. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire hookie. What do you mean, somehow already? It was long enough time. Man, I would have inhaled that, you know, unhinged my jaw like a snake, just shove it in, and then I would have eaten it in one bite. If anything, she was slow to me. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet, where she belongs. Dots. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. I read your stinking manga. I didn't even want to frickin' read it. It was boring, you know, had some lame protagonists. I pull the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands, then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. I'm a bit of a weeb, myself. A weeb connoisseur. A weebasaur. A weebasaurus rex, if you know what I mean. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? But... okay. Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter ended when Minori and Alice found... Monica! Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Oh, sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet, so I had to move some stuff around and clean up a bit. It's still all there, I just had to organize it a bit. I don't know what accent this is, but it's definitely not British. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. Oh, let me reach it for you, little one. No, let her climb. They love to do that. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. No, this is not a short person. Come on. As a short person myself, I would have climbed the shelf. That's what we do, we climb. We're like little monkeys. Everyone knows this. If you've seen a short person, if you know a short person, they don't wait for you to help them. They climb. They go for it. You either stop them and say, hey, let me do this, okay? Otherwise, they climb and they get the thing, or they fall and die. You know, there's nothing else. There's no futile hopping, alright? Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Did I not help her? Natsuki. There's a stool on the wall there. Oh my god, Ghost. Frickin' be a gentleman. Go get the stool for her. Frickin'... Go get the stool, bring it to her, and be like, hey, yo, shoddy. I got a stool for you. Here you go. Actually, don't use a stool. For the love of God, please don't use a stool when you're trying to reach something. Those are the most unstable chairs. Either use a regular chair with a back, or climb. Don't use a stool. Stools are dangerous. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool. Don't use a collapsible stool. Oh my god. That's hanging on the wall. It's hanging on the wall? If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. Do you need the stool? What? Excuse me, Ghost. Okay, so Ghost is also short. This really is me. Ghost isn't offering her to use the stool to grab it. No, Ghost is offering to grab the stool so that he can go and grab the books for her because he's also too short to reach the top of the shelf. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean... I knew it! Well, you know what? Just watch me. You shouldn't have said anything, Ghost. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. What did I tell you? This is a death sentence. You're going to kill this child. Careful. I know what I'm doing! Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Okay, so you're like, what, an inch taller? They're both short. They're both short. They need a stool? Who needs a stool to reach the top of a... I don't need a stool to reach the top of my closet. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Kya! The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. You didn't even catch her? What the frick kind of romance is this? My god, Ghost. I'm not even a romantic, but this kind of stuff would have just happened accidentally, man. She would have fallen, and I would have been like, okay, time to catch. It would have just been instinctual, you know? I wouldn't have even had to think about it. But you're just standing aside watching. Watching as this girl falls to her death, and you actually are attracted to her. I'm not. I would have just done it as a friendly gesture, and I probably would have been crushed to death. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez, no need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. There's more? I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it! I don't want your help, okay? Sigh. I mean, I say sigh. Sigh. I just say the word sigh out loud. I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. That's a good idea. See? That's short people thinking right there. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Do not get a chair with wheels. Do not get a chair with wheels. Aha! Natsuki trops over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. Do not get a chair with wheels. She rolls it on... No, this is Short Person 101. We all know not to use chairs with wheels. Do they take us for fools? It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls, but I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. No! Ghost, you're about to witness a murder. Well, I guess it's not a murder. A death? You're about to witness an accidental suicide. Shh! Natsuki climbs into the chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the— Don't take a seat! You stand up and you at least hold the chair so that it's not wobbly, you freaking— Oh my god, oh my god. This is just common courtesy. It doesn't even have to be romantic. It's just platonic. You need to help this lady. She's going to die. I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Oh good, another picture. Aha, there we go! See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. Whoa! The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? You see? You see? What did I say? What did I tell you, Ghost? What did I tell you? Who was it who told me not to help? That was different. That was different. Yeah, I gotcha. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. Exclamation mark! I can... No, do not. No, you cannot. You'd have to be really short if you could. no, you'd have to be extremely short. You'd have to be like 3 feet tall, Ghost. Don't you dare say what I'm about, what I think you're gonna say. I can almost see up her skirt. Oh my god. First of all, almost? That's nothing to get excited about. Second of all, how short is Ghost? Ghost, you must be my height. Because there's no way. No, he's gotta be even shorter than me, come on. This girl is short, so she's not tall, right? So that means her butt is not up in that high, okay? I'm just saying. And she's standing on a chair. And he's standing right behind her, holding the chair. What is he, like, squatting down to hold the chair? Because that's weird. There is no way you can see up somebody's skirt from that position. Not unless you're either really short, or she's taller than you're letting on, or you're squatting down to hold the chair, which is weird. I don't know why you would squat down to hold the chair. But anyway, if you are average height and she is short, this should be an impossibility. I'm just saying. Ghost is short. Canonically, Ghost in this game is just as short as the real Ghost. Probably shorter, actually. This Ghost is shorter. It's canon. I forced myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes I'll be dead. Up! Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Heavy! Hey, Ghost! I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine! Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright, let me just stand up. He is squatting down. He's squatting down to hold the chair. Why would you be squatting down to hold the chair? Oh my god. You don't need to. If it has arms, you just hold down onto the arms or the back. Why would you need to hold on to the... Short person etiquette 101. This man doesn't know anything. Alrighty, whatever. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Yeah, exactly, Natsuki. He should not be standing up. Also, he should not be squatting down, I mean. Also, what? How do you not notice that he was sitting? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box. What are you looking at? Exclamation mark. You're trying to look at my... Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not, I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv! You set me up. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! Kia! The scene turns into chaos in a split second. Well, you know, I expected this to happen. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands, and the books go flying. I got you. I don't think he got her. Crash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. Ghost! No, you should be working out, like me, like the real Ghost. Then you would have been fine. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. Ugh. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Oh, this isn't a romantic picture. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. Gah. She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Right into my ribcage. Can't breathe. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gross! Gross! Icky! Gak. A fist pounds into my chest. Ooh, painful. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking, you sicko? Everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry.
Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert, so I hope you're happy.
I didn't... Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monica says that quietly to me. I know. Looks like I'm off the hook.
Oh no. My...
Eh? I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. Oh, not the manga. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Natsuki, are you...
No!
Natsuki's
No!
Natsuki's voice squeaks.
No!
I don't know how to squeak my voice.
No!
I don't know how to do it. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down.
No! I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today.
Natsuki sobs again.
I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to.
It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head.
Just... every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... dots.
Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This'll help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers.
You're really nice to me.
Eh? That sounded really strange coming from Natsuki. Yeah, something's up. She's got something going on, definitely. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know. Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. I think I kind of know what happened, but I also don't think I know what happened. But I feel like I know. But I don't want to say it, because I don't want to spoil things, but I don't think it's right, so I don't know. I'm not going to say anything. The next couple minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box into the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Because after all, I'm exactly 1 inch taller than this girl. It must be a tall shelf, right? But it doesn't look that tall. From here, from this distance, you can see that it looks shorter than the door. I don't know how tall the door is, but assuming it's a regular sized door, I would assume that the shelf is pretty short. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just a matter of perspective. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. Ha 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 ha, it's nothing. Natsuki's holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready.
Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up.
If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements, and I'm ignoring the pain that's in my chest from her pounding her fist into me earlier. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything, I don't know where the word amazing came from, ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. Of course she does, she's a weeb. They always have good taste. In anime and manga, anyway. I guess. I guess. I mean, not for me. I have terrible taste. I mean, I like some other manga. I mean, and not manga. I like some other anime besides the Devil May Cry one, but I don't really want to talk about those anime. Anyway, after some time, Monica gets our attention as usual. It's time to share poems again. Yay! Guess I'll be holding on to this for now.
Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time.
Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know.
Told you.
Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Yes, Natsuki, of course. Dots. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now she must have read it more than once. Question mark? Is it that bad?
No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. Ugh, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around.
You're trying to impress me?
Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break.
Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you?
I'll tell you,
Dash. Underscore? Whatever the frick that is. Natsuki's face freezes like she just realized something.
You're trying to impress me?
Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor.
I have to use the bathroom.
Okay. Interesting. Red-faced, Natsuki quietly walks out of the room. Hey, Ghost, did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No, definitely not. Nothing perverse yet. No. I just told her that. My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monika that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monika sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I wish I knew what it said. I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? I'm surprised you know her text so well already. I mean, she's pretty easy to read. It's Sayori and other girl who are harder to read. Are you sure not cheating, Ghost? Well, I mean, I did play this game before, 5 years ago, though. But, I mean, she's easy. She's just easy to read. She likes cute things and candy and stuff, so it's like, pick the cute things and the candy. It's easy. Not cheating. Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. I didn't understand Monika's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. That was just something for you to think about.
Hey!
Oh, jeez, where did you come from? I thought you had to go pee or something. Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monika's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom.
Did you read this, Monika?
Of course, I liked it.
You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that.
But Ghost wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read.
Okay, well, I think Ghost is done sharing.
I've only shared it with you and Monika. Okay.
I think Ghost is done sharing this poem with everyone.
Okay, I guess I'm done.
It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway.
Excuse you? Saying my poem's trash now?
In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this.
If you insist.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
Ugh, never mind.
Natsuki. I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayori. Or Yuri. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. Or Yuri.
So what?
Well, I guess Ghost is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it.
Dots, fine.
Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's going to like it, though.
I'm sorry. It's not like she's going to like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy.
I wish I could read mine. I remember the spider one. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy held me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. I love this poem. This poem's my favorite, man. I like spiders. It's so real, though, man. This is how high schoolers think sometimes, you know? It's like, they find one thing out about a person, they're like, ooh, I can't like that person because they like this. Ew. It's like, who cares, man? Who cares? Who cares what people like and what they don't like? I don't care. I love spiders. My friend hates spiders. If she sees one, she'll kill it. That's why I'm there with the catch cup, in case there's a spider when she's around.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being.
Yeah, I agree.
Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter, it can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you.
Yeah, I got several. I haven't told you guys, and I'm not telling you guys.
But that just makes people stupid.
Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone, it makes them happy.
Correct.
I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Correct. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay?
Ha 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 ha. Well, thanks for being honest.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow too, okay?
Alright, I will. Who should I show my poem to next? Sayori. Monica already read it. Why is she an option still?
Dots. Oh, I like this one, Ghost. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. Tilde. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Ooh, foreshadowing.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for?
Bittersweet?
Bittersweet!
I was right. Look at that. 5 years. Memory. That's nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I said that. Did I say bittersweet or did you say bitter? I don't know.
I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? Like, I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Ghost. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Cool. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Okay, this is already starting off bad. What the heck? Pop off my scalp? I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Ooh, someone who's rhyming for once. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Never mind, it stopped rhyming. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Did they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be more for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Sayori, have you ever thought about therapy? Holy crud. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. Monica should stop talking to you. I think you need to go to therapy, Sayori. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Hey, I do that. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, let's show it to Yuri. My least favorite of the girls. That's just because she's boring. She's so boring. Are you still mad at me? Who said I was mad at you? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday. Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Is that obvious, Yuri? Because you prefer her writing over mine. That's not really true. Meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no. Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much. How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. That's the anxiety talking. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants. Okay, you need to calm down. You're fine, dude. But it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Yuri! Please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Okay. Okay, Tots. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that this is how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide to that request. No, you've always got a choice. Go bother her. Okay, Monica. Hi again, Ghost. That was kind of silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad the two of you have been getting along so well. Dots. That's one way of putting it. Anyway, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop, violent, grating, waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sin, cosine, yes. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a I need to restart. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load me? Oh. Like a game? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess that's just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper, choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short made it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I don't see it at all, actually. It's hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. Yeah, I don't understand those. I only understand logic. Just putting it away, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Oh no. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Okay. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, I'm a little scared. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hehehe. Sayori has been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up those posters, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Good. Guess I kinda overlooked that, so I'm sorry.
Dots.
But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people we perform, the better. Blah 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 blah. I agree. Oh my god. I don't think it's too much to ask. No, it's a lot to ask. What are you talking about, Ghost? I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. We're not getting any new members.
Well, maybe, but...
Dots. It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Oh, okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over with.
Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Dots. Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I really don't have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Okay, you know what? What about instead of everyone in the club doing it, how about just the ones that want to do it, do it? I mean, obviously 3 out of the 5 of us want to do it. Ghost, Sayori, and Monica. That's over half the club. I say it's fine. Just let Natsuki and Yuri sit it out. Who cares? Or someone else can read their poems. Who cares, you know? Not everyone's a social person. Not that big of a deal. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. And before anyone goes and says, oh, you need to develop these social skills to do stuff and blah, blah, blah. No, you don't. No, you don't. You can order food from home at this point in this day and age. You don't need to do freaking jack, okay? As long as you're not completely inept like me, you're fine being an introvert. I'm just saying, you're fine with your little anxiety. You're fine not liking to speak in public. You're fine, whatever. Just... those skills aren't needed for everyone. They're like math or history or science. Not everyone needs to be good at everything. And social ability is one of those things. Not everyone needs to be good at. Some people are good at it, some people aren't. Who cares? And that's why a lot of people stay away from clubs. I'm just saying. It's the social aspect. Sometimes clubs can make people more social, and that's good. But they shouldn't try and force people to be more social. That's bad. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. Whatever. The four of us applaud. Oh, you know what? I actually have stuff. Can't do too much of that. Too loud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. Oh, that was so good, Monica. Ha ha ha, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready? I'll go next. Oh, Yuri's fired up and stuff. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances around at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. Oh, good for you, Yuri. The poem is full of twists and turns, and its structure that she enunciates is with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Okay, Yuri's down for the count. Okay, guess I'm up next. This one's called My Meadow. Haha, sorry I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem's aimlessly cheery like Sayori's is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. Blah 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 blah. We applaud. Good job, Sayori. Even ghosts like it. That's a good sign. What does that mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. Atmosphere's nice. Something. Oh, gentle delivery wouldn't work so well. Oh, okay. They might need force. Oh, I know what you mean. It's embarrassing. The next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have time before the festival, you know? Okay. Natsuki? Don't make me go before Ghost. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Ghost lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Gee, thanks, Natsuki. So glad you have confidence in me. This is the perfect girl for me. Someone who just beats me down the whole time. That's perfect. Natsuki.
It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with, but it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. I wish I knew what it said. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll prove over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting... Humph. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Blah, 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 blah. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? No. I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. I agree with this. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. I agree. To an extent. That's a surprise, Natsuki, and I would explain this better, but my throat is killing me. But I'm tired of talking. I'm tired of talking. It's been an hour. I'm tired. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about to do, frick. I remember that. You won't have much to worry about for the festival. I might put that mistake in. From the 5 years ago clip.
Well, I guess in that case, you wouldn't have anything to do, frick. I don't even know what I was reading there. Those were none of those words.
How do I remember that? I don't know. I think it was in my intro once. Not my intro, but like my introductory video. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming though. I might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea and stuff. Okay, geez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too, it doesn't have to be your own. Pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay everyone, I think that's it for today. Festival's tomorrow. At the festival we'll do stuff. Monday's the big day. Can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Ghost, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Finally. I will come with Sayori once more, even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. Today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on her way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say the other day, Natsuki asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... I'm sorry, Sayori. Walking home with Natsuki, huh? Why does this thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, I think I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down. Isn't she so cute and fun to be around? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You just admitted it. Jeez, there's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Oh.
Okay, well that's gonna be it for this time, guys. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next episode. Hopefully we'll finish this before Christmas, but I don't know if that's possible. Bye.